Hi everyone, it's Deb here, and I have got a Project Life spread for you. The first part is sped up quite a bit. I had so much footage that I had to try and condense it down. So I'm working on my left-hand side of my spread here, and I wanted to include this picture. I recently got a iPad Pro and I started playing Words with Friends again. And I got the logo off Google, but I didn't like the colors of it, so I just left the words there and then just filled in the rest of the words with the thickest we got in the kits and those tiny little see-through alphas we got from the Heidi Swap sticker book, and just popping a little date sticker up on the top of that picture finishes it off. Just popped a puffy little coffee cup sticker on that coffee picture. Now I wanted to bring some pink up to my card up the top here, so I do go through a few different things, punching them out until I get all the colors that I want and the way I like it, and I'm just going to line them up so I can pop a label behind there. And I also, yeah, the camera cut off and I had pulled one of those Heidi Swap stickers out and it was see-through, so I put a bit of white fun foam behind it to pop it up. So just sticking all the circles together, and I think this is when my camera cut out. Yeah, I'd stuck down the label. I just kind of tucked it behind there and then popped that Heidi Swap sticker on. And I do outline all my cards on the spread as well. So for this bottom card, I am going to use some packaging. I believe this is from the back of the stamp set. And I'm just going to cut a banner into it and pop it on this card to add my journaling. I do grab a sticker from the sticker sheet and bump it up on some bond foam. And I don't do a lot more to the spread. I add some, I got some silver glitter paper from my stash and punched a bunch of butterflies out. I also added the silver sequins we've got in the kits for July, and also some silver sequins that we got quite a few kits back. They had the real tiny ones in there, so I pulled them out and stuck them on the spread. So I'm just going to finish up my spread now with adding a few dates on my photos, and I'm just using some Memento ink and a roller date stamp that I got from the $2 shop. And then I will get working on the right hand side of the spread. And you can see that love card, I just left it as is. I thought that was fine, just leaving that as a filler card. Now this card here, I wanted to do some tearing and layering, so I've just got a piece of computer paper, as I cut it down to 4 by 6, and I'm just going to layer a bunch of pattern paper. I wanted that floral pattern paper because I had it on the left hand side. I wanted to repeat it on the right hand side, so I'm just going to tear it, and then I'm going to, this piece of pattern paper was actually the back of that specialty paper that had all the periodic table, but it had all those like happy and all the fun words on it, and I liked how subtle the pattern was on the back of that. So I did try and pop a bit of pink in here, but I didn't like it. It looked fine, but I preferred it without the pink. I do add a doily from my stash, and then I'll just pop the rest of that blue pattern paper down. You can see how it's going to look there minus the pink when I finally take that out. Now, I did fiddle about with that top card for quite some time. I do end up adding this cat from the 6 sheet. Just put some foam behind it. I put down some of that packaging, that lined packaging, and one of those kind of puffy vinyl-y stickers on there, and I end up changing that up because I remembered that I used the thickers on the left hand side and I wanted to bring it to the right hand side. So you'll see that I think the camera cut out, and you'll see that the packaging and that sticker's already there, but I pull it up and redo it. So this card here, I got another piece of printer paper and cut it to 3 by 4, and I'm going to make my own card with just some pink and blue stripes. We went and saw a movie, and pretty much all the photos were from that day except for the bottom left photo. So I scanned my tickets in with my scanner and I printed it out in vellum. I love doing that. I always scan my movie tickets because they fade something fierce. And I do usually print them either on vellum or just plain printer paper. So I'm just going to stick these stripes down in a pattern I like and then put on my movie tickets. Now this is where I realised I wanted to bring the thickers in, and you can see I've already stuck down that bit of packaging and the sticker, so I just carefully pull it up. It did rip the doily a bit, but I I cut some recut. I cut some more. There we go. Packaging. I'm doing that now to make it a slightly bit longer, so the word maybe will fit on there. And I'm just going to stick it all back down with the cat and the thickers. And here I am bringing some interest to this card. I wanted to make a bit of a banner hanging like it was hanging with the top of the tickets there, and it was just one of those stickers from a sticker sheet that I put on a piece of printer paper and cut out, and a bit of washi from my stash, and a small bit of blue pattern paper that it was a scrap from something else I cut. And I'm going to lay that up there and staple it down. I do bring in one of those, it was the hot pink arrow from the Heidi Swap sticker book. I put it on some vellum and then cut it out, and I was going to use it on this card that I'm working on now, but I couldn't make it fit. So that ends up going up with those banners. So this is a frame from that Pink Fresh frame pack, and I'm just using it to frame my journaling. Just did my journaling on a bit of printer paper, and I'm going to stick this down. I'd drawn a circle on the inside with some lead pencil so I knew where to write, and I did grab also a puffy sticker, the camera sticker, to stick on top of the frame. And I do believe I come in later with another puffy sticker. I think it was a little floral one, so just sticking that down now. And I'm going to kind of let it hang off the edge a bit so it looks like it's anchored to the card. I love doing that. And then this is where I brought in that arrow sticker on some vellum. I thought I was going to use it on that card, but it does end up going on the banners there with my ticket stubs. So, and putting your stickers on vellum or printer paper is an awesome way to be able to move it around your spread without it actually sticking down. What am I going to do next? I think I put the title down, yeah, the Forky title. We love Forky. We went and saw Toy Story 4. It was so hilarious. If you haven't seen it, you have to go see it. It is so funny. It's different to the others, but it's so awesome. So just putting that title down, putting a little label on that photo because it was the same day, but we were doing something a little bit different. And just going to journal there. And I do bring in the butterflies and the sequins and outline on my cards as well, to make it the same as the other side. Oh, I do bring in those little Heidi Swap alphas again to write the word selfie under, so I can pop that under the movie word. Another puppy sticker. And that's pretty much it, besides the sequins and the butterflies. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.